Alright, welcome back guys to the Chen and Joe podcast. Usually we wing this thing, but because we usually end up saying names that aren't supposed to be said, we're gonna script the opening and closing parts as well as some parts of the topics. So welcome back with your hosts, Chen and Joe. We had an original episode 1, but like I said, we kind of spoiled a few things with direct names. So this is gonna be the redone version of first episode of season 2. Our topics for today will be a quick recap from November to now, as well as future plans for our podcast guests. I originally wrote in that we don't have guests, but today we have 3. We have Evan, Luke, and Adler, which
they will be featured later.
Yeah.
And then, little side note, my mom is also going to be a guest here. You can't see her, but she's walking by. That's our 4th guest. So we did have to get rid of most of our last episode, but we did salvage a terrible 5-minute interview with Caleb that we will be posting on YouTube, hopefully. It is atrocious. I just messed up that word.
Atrocious?
But I can't say it. But you'll want to watch it. It is terrible. Caleb is not talkative at all. It's terrible. So that's why we had to bring new guests in today, so just be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Then also, as you guys can see, big upgrades today. We kind of built the set in my basement. We got the TV now, we got the couch, we got better angles of everything, better lighting, so we're upgrades. Now we just need the viewers to match our upgrades, so.
Yeah, for real, I saw some of the, our season preview, only 3 people saw it, and that was just kind of depressing, bro.
2 of them are probably you and I.
Yeah, probably. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, even our guests probably didn't watch it to practice, but we still love it.
Alright, random topics on the fly.
Alright, we should start with our recap. We told them we're doing a recap.
Recap?
Let's just speed run this recap. No specific stories, just kind of just
okay, I was gonna roast Stars hockey, but then I became a super fan, and then I met a lot of people, and then
So no hard feelings of watching this, Coach Copeland?
Yeah.
No hard feelings.
I think that's my recap. I met a bunch of people.
That's literally your whole November to March recap.
It gets we could get a little more specific.
Yeah, we can get crazy specific because of what happened last episode, but we can get into it a little bit more.
What?
So life update on me. I'll say this one. I did move on from a past relationship that was terrible. It wasn't terrible all the time. I don't know if she's gonna be watching this. No way she's gonna be watching this. But if she does, it wasn't a total waste, okay? But I needed to get out of it. I made that choice because I know season 1 was our last episode filmed was a year ago. And so last time I was talking, this is a big update in my life. Currently single. We'll say that. We'll say that right now.
Wait, what?
Well, I guess we're not supposed to be talking right now, but there's plans in action. Next episode we will let you guys know. But I'm single, but
Not. It's
Okay, wow, you guys.
So it's like a situationship where you're more than friends, but not.
Because last time we got too deep into this. Once I started saying that, we got too deep into this. So that's where we're gonna stop there on that topic. Next podcast, some of the people that we're trying to avoid saying did ask to be guests. Maybe we can have them on for a little bit, explain things more. So we'll see.
Try to avoid that. My little recap. B-dubs, literally, if I've ever met new people, is me always going to B-dubs with, Adler, or Cooper, or, Josiah, probably.
Yeah.
There's been some drama with that, but, that I get into my own solo podcast, which is, I think it's funny.
Yeah, make sure to watch those too. Chen does do his own talks.
Those actually are there's probably a swear word or a few in that, so watch with caution, because I literally the title of the podcast is unfiltered. Okay, so
a lot of the stuff we want to say is gonna have to do with our guests, so I think we're gonna cut this segment off here. Not yet. Soon, but we're gonna bring our guests on. And then afterwards, if we have more stuff to say, we'll do a little wrap up, just Chen and I. So, cut, transition. Okay, welcome back. Today, in this segment, we'll be interviewing Adler Kolep, my great goalie buddy, ref buddy. I mean, him and I some days are practically the same person. There's been multiple times we even finish each other's sentences. We're sending the same thing on Snap at the same time. It's insane.
That's romantic.
Did you hear that? We literally just did it. That was not scripted. We don't script anything. That is amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
Great minds think alike.
Adler and I are basically the same person. Whenever we're in a situation, we're always at the same point. Golf, big thing. Evan's a big golfer. I mean, we're always in the same spot. So, I mean, it's an honor to have him here.
Yeah, true.
Very enthusiastic about this one. So, Adler, would you like to introduce yourself or go brand some topic here?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm Adler. I go to Brookfield East. You know, play hockey, golf, like Joe said. I mean, that's pretty much it. I love reffing. Me, Joe, and Luke. Probably the best refs Wisconsin has to offer. So,
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We're the future right here.
yeah. You'll see us on ESPN one day doing the NHL All-Star Game, stuff like that. So that's pretty much it.
So our backdrop for this segment, Adler and I and Mr. Lou throwing up to 5-2. Great pitcher, iconic pitcher, some might say. Like, I don't even know. This is insane that we even got this picture. This should be a wallpaper.
It's pretty insane.
Mr. Lou, this was the first time and only time we ever met him, but absolute GOAT. I don't know what else to say about that picture. We just should introduce our picture here.
It's a cinematic masterpiece. That's what
It
you're
is.
say, bro.
Absolutely insane. We got the man himself to throw up the 5-2. So, let's see. Chen, you have a question for him or anything?
Well, wait, should I hit sports or should we do
I'm
air
going for sports.
Sports? Okay,
we
so
did the F1 thing.
Okay, so what's the day? Monday. So Sunday, Formula One race in Saudi Arabia. Literally 2 days before the race, some rebels launched a missile at the Aramco oil facilities, and it blew up. And I was like, wow, it's kind of like weird that it's happening. And then Sunday, 3 engines, like the last 15 laps of the race, just blew out for no reason. And I'm thinking, man, that's just kind of odd, because it wasn't just like Mercedes engines, but what's it called? The meme pages started going, man, this is like Cars 2. So Adler and I
don't know much about F1, but I do know a lot about Cars 2.
Like, don't you think that was pretty much Cars 2? Like,
One
it's
second. I need to make a statement. I don't know if we can zoom in this camera. Look me dead in the eyes. Cars might be my top 3 Disney movie of all time for sure.
Top franchise.
No question it.
Okay.
Top movie franchise Disney all time.
What's
Zoom
the
in
order here?
when you edit this. Zoom in right in my eyes.
What's the order? Mine. Here's the thing.
Ratatouille is
Cars
also top
2.
3.
Cars 2 is above Cars 1. I know it's controversial. Cars 2, and then Cars 1 is here, and then Cars 3. We don't talk about that because that one
Yeah.
is so bad.
I say 1, 2, 3. I like it in order.
1, 2, bro, what? I think it should be like just Pixar, because Disney actual studios has fire movies outside of Pixar, because Pixar and Disney Studios are 2 different things. So for me, it's Cars for Pixar, Cars, and then WALL-E, and then what's the third one? What's it called? Ratatouille.
Ratatouille is classic too.
Cars
Okay,
is-
I didn't mean to distract. I just wanted to.
Distracted.
I just wanted to put that statement out there that Cars, I'm gonna say it now, is the top movie franchise in all of Disney animated history. I'm gonna throw that out there. Just,
Agreed.
I don't know if it's controversial or not.
Agreed.
If you don't agree with me, you can fight me. I will Will Smith you.
That's
Yes. When this is being filmed, the Will Smith Chris Rock thing happened last night. Just want to say it. So you guys can keep going about your topic. I don't know anything about it.
Basically, I mean, I was just I was waiting for Tomato to start going backwards down the racetrack or something.
For real.
I was waiting for Finnick missile to start flying in or something.
Hold up. What's the other McLaren? Holly?
Holly.
Yeah, Holly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
Mater's girlfriend.
It was. I'm not I know F1. I like the Netflix show, great show, but I'm not I know everything that's happening, but I didn't watch the race to be honest with you. But yeah, I do know that there was the missile and stuff, and then I don't know cars. If you crashed on that course, you were
Yeah, you're kind
track.
of.
Is it called track?
Track.
Course.
Track course, same thing.
Yeah.
Josiah. In Cars 2, the plot I'm pretty sure is an oil company led by Sir X.
Are we just giving them the whole plot of Cars 2 now?
Well,
Is that
I
what
mean,
this
like,
podcast
Okay, I'm
no,
sorry.
it makes sense.
If
No,
you
yeah.
haven't seen that movie yet.
Yeah, it has to make
But
sense.
okay, let's just assume they have seen it, so our podcast isn't just us giving them the plot of Cars 2.
Okay, yeah. So like,
Get
but, like,
off the screen, Caleb. Sorry, our cameraman's gone. Alright, yes, this is Lightning McQueen from Cars. Now, Caleb, get off.
So Formula One, new regulations this season, which also pretty much happened in Cars too. Like it was like brand new, like pretty much brand new regulations. A giant oil company is replacing normal fuel with biofuel, which also pretty much happened in Formula One. And then new engines, new like everything. And also in Cars too, like it's all coming together. And like every time a camera panned in on a car and their engine blew up, I mean, don't you see like I see the correlation. Like,
I see it.
Clearly. And missiles going off, like, come on, man, like, we live in a parallel, see, Pixar theory, that's what I was gonna bring up, Pixar theory, like, I feel like it's connected, it's definitely connected, for sure.
I agree. I concur.
New topic.
New topic, that's all I had.
Adler, how excited are you for the golf season?
I cannot wait. Swing's feeling great.
My swing was feeling great until I went to the Sims today.
Dude, I went to over spring break. Just got back yesterday. Went to Vegas. Got to golf 2 rounds of 18. Got to golf at TPC Vegas, which was pretty sick. I've never been treated like so well at a golf course in my life. We get there, right? We don't even get to walk in the clubhouse yet, and they take your clubs for you. They're like, all right, how many carts you guys need? Whatever. They take your clubs. They put it on carts for you. Nicest carts in my life. They had a TV in the cart, stuff like that. You can watch ESPN. We do the entire round and stuff. We come back. We're not even out of our cart yet, and they start cleaning our clubs off for us. It was insane. So that was pretty fun. And then golfed again the next day. Another great course. So yeah, golf. Swing's feeling great.
We'll be
ready for the
golfing a lot
season.
this summer, that's for sure, with Evan too, who will be, I don't know what order we're going to put in this and who we're interviewing next.
Yeah.
So.
We should.
Oh, we
you
should
guys-
do like Barstool. We should golf. Do the podcast with golfing sometime.
Yeah,
that will
Oh,
make
that'd
Chen.
be so
Chen
cool.
has his own segment. That'll be my segment. We'll talk while on the golf course. We'll put that in the production plans. Luke left, but we're gonna send that to him and get him rolling on that.
Sandbagger Invitational. Although we can't use that name because Barstool has that, but
Yeah, that will be the plan.
Wait, shoot, isn't that, if Luke's our producer, doesn't he have to write scripts for us?
He's just a producer. He just helps us organize things. He should just get our guests for us. We don't have to do as much work.
For real.
Excellent.
Dude, getting guests is like actually like...
See,
so
like
much work.
tonight, we
It just happened.
literally,
It's just
Chen and I were
coincidence.
gonna film a podcast and we're like, okay, we'll just use the Caleb interview we got from a couple days ago and just throw it in here. And I was like, I texted Evan because I was setting this up, so I FaceTimed him and see if we get people to FaceTime because we were just gonna FaceTime people or see if anyone wanted to join. And I was like, you live up the road, just come over. And then at the same time, Chen, I was like, oh, Evan's coming. He's like, I literally just texted Evan, he's coming. And I look in the group chat that we have called Therapy, and I was like, we're only missing Luke. Like, this is like the perfect group, like, to have on the podcast. So I texted Luke, I was like, dude, like, we're just missing you, like, you should come. And he was like, I'll ask my parents right now. And he said, his parents said he could come for a little bit. So, like, this is amazing.
Guys,
Way to start season 2.
can we also take a moment to realize that I'm wearing the exact same outfit in that picture as I am? Believe it or not, I do change my clothes. It's just
Not that.
I don't know how that happened, but yeah,
I don't know.
I just noticed that.
That's funny.
Well, same pants and everything.
I know.
All right, is it done?
Alright.
All right, let's close it.
Yeah.
Adler, would you like to say anything to
Finish
close?
off.
Like, it's an honor to be on this podcast.
Well, thank you for
Yeah.
coming.
I mean, people talk about Joe Rogan or Barstool. This is where it's at.
I know. So,
This is where the
hey,
money's at.
you'll see more of him in our group little segment. So, Chen's gonna put in, I'm sure, a little like 360 transition, and
Yeah, something like that.
here's Evan. Thank you for coming, Adler, and we'll see you around soon.
Thank you.
Thing said before we started this camera was we're gonna go on without a plan, and yes, we are gonna go on without a plan. So here's our next guest, Luke, great friend of mine, hockey teammate, all-state manager, great referee buddy. That's a big passion of ours and Adler's. We'll talk to Adler about that later too. Speakers went off. So I don't know, what should we get into here? Luke, what's something that you want to talk about? We'll just start with
Yeah.
that.
I want to talk about the successful hockey season.
Okay, that's a good topic.
That's a good topic.
We'll start scratching the surface. So, Luke unfortunately had an injury that prevented him from playing this year, except on senior night. Great job, Luke. But he did take the role of manager and was the best manager in Stars history, and not even close. unanimous All-State, All-American manager. Like no questions asked.
Gatorade
no doubt.
Manager of the Year.
Yep, for sure.
Literally.
At the manager All-American game, he's gonna be there. He's gonna be running that manager stuff.
all past managers have been trash except for Luke. Literally.
Oh wait, 1 second. Keep talking. I gotta switch our background. We didn't switch our background from our first one. I have some good pictures of Luke here.
What?
Dude,
Not
Luke.
No, not that one.
His profile.
Oh wait, turn the line down. Oh no.
Well then let's get
no, we're gonna
Okay, we're good. We're good.
NCIS.
All right, keep going.
So we could also talk about. Well, Chen, I feel like you had something to talk about.
About Luke? I
It
don't.
doesn't have to be about me.
Alright, that's a great background.
Oh, actually no.
Perfect
I don't really have like. I don't have like something intriguing. Like I feel like Josiah has something more intriguing than I do to get the ball rolling.
Let's talk
'Cause
about.
I have Evan. Like I have stuff for Evan. I kind of have stuff for.
I
Tyler.
have Luke. Don't worry. I had the tremendous honor of taking a road trip, Luke and I, to Minnesota. It was a blast. Let me tell you, that drive home at like 2 in the morning, eating that quick trip, pizza and burger, was amazing. Like memories I'll never forget with Luke. Like, I don't know why that hits, but the quick trip just hits. That's the first thing I thought about when I thought about that trip. I love quick trip.
Should we talk about Quick Trip?
We gotta talk about Minnesota. We can't just change topics that fast.
Yeah,
So
it's
Luke, you want
related.
to talk about that experience we had?
Yeah, so I definitely had a lot of fun in Minnesota with Josiah. Met a lot of great people there. You know, didn't really do a lot besides ref. We kind of just went back to the hotel and went to sleep after we.
After we ate a whole large pizza of ourselves.
Yeah, after we had a.
Mostly me though.
Yeah, he made me go down to the front desk to get it because he didn't want to, which is fair.
I was laying in bed, showered, and ready to go to bed.
So was I.
Okay, that's my apologies. But
Yeah.
I mean, great time. It was fun to do on a road trip. I mean, the drive wasn't bad. The way there, we did hit like a whiteout in Madison for. We just stopped.
Oh yeah, it was
standstill.
almost like
The
standstill.
trip there was
traffic.
pretty brutal.
Yeah. Well, we met definitely some interesting people.
Referees are very interesting people.
Yeah.
Like we met some very, very interesting people.
Yeah.
Want
The
to
striping.
elaborate
Yeah.
on that?
Well, there's the
Well,
guy
the
with
referees,
some jacked up teeth.
they all have their quirks. Like they all just like do
Yeah.
weird things. I guess.
All
Like,
the,
it's
all the
hard to
guys in
explain.
Minnesota, they called it like.
So as you can see right here, I have these orange bands on. When
Yeah.
you're the referee, and then when you don't have the bands on, you're the linesman in a 4-man or 3-man system. So we call it banding around here. And up there, they kept like correcting us and saying it was striping, which doesn't make sense because if it's striping, what are all these stripes here for? Like,
Yeah.
am I wrong?
Yeah, it just didn't make
It
sense.
was weird.
Yeah.
I know that our audience probably doesn't care, but this is something Adler, Luke, and I are very passionate about. And it was
Definitely.
very interesting. So,
Yeah.
Tyler's nodding his head.
you had something?
I thought we were gonna talk about like Quick Trip, like how fantastic Quick Trip.
Oh.
Cause like,
I don't know if Luke shares
Quick
that.
Trip-
You guys
Quick
share that
Trip-
passion, I
yeah,
think, but
Quick Trip versus Casey's.
Well, that's an easy debate. Quick
I-
trip all day.
Quick
long.
Trip, but Casey's,
But, like,
Casey's,
I
okay, Casey's, I'm not gonna say Casey's like way lower, it's definitely on a lower level, but like,
But think
if
about
you don't
this.
have a Quick Trip run and Casey's your only
Yeah,
option, it is not a
facts.
bad option at
Facts.
But
all.
think about how often you're close to a Quick Trip versus how often you're near a Casey.
But like, if you're
Like, how many
if you're in
Casey's-
Illinois, they don't have Quick Trip, but they do have Casey's.
Yeah, facts.
Am I wrong?
Fair
It's not
enough,
wrong.
but like, who wants to go to Illinois?
Okay, this is my quote of the year. It's not a sleepover unless you have Quick Trip. So like, my parents are always like, "You're having people over. Like, do we need to get food or anything?" Like they don't hate. They love having people over, but like, it's a pain when they have to like buy food and drinks for us. I'm like, no, we're just doing a Quick Trip. So easy. Like everyone can get what they want. My parents don't have to worry about buying us stuff. Like if that makes sense. Like that's just the go-to is just
Yeah.
get Quick Trip.
It's a quick staple.
Okay, what's everyone's Quick Trip like go-to order, Chen?
Oh yeah, giant Slim Jim and a soda. That's my go-to.
I get Arnold Palmer and cheesy breadsticks.
I always get cheesy breadsticks, and when I don't have them, it's a bad day. And then I always get peach rings
Ooh.
and chocolate milk. 2 packs of peach rings and chocolate milk. Every time. Oh yeah, and then Evan and I will talk about this later, but Evan and I also found something we really love at Quick Trip. It's like these brownie, they're called brownie cookies. They're amazing. Evan and I ate like a 12-pack in 30 minutes once. I'm just like, I'm like really skinny, and I'm making myself sound really fat right now, so.
You said milk or milk?
Milk.
Sounded like you said
Milk.
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 I don't know, I probably do. I didn't make fun of that all the
Chalky
time.
milk.
Chocolate milk?
Alright, you guys have one last topic we want to talk about?
Not really.
Yeah.
All right, well, Luke will be back on later when we bring the whole group up, but this is Luke. I'm sure you guys will see him around. Oh, one last thing. We did make a joke saying we need a production manager, and Luke, as a joke, said he would do it.
It wasn't a joke.
Us. You told me that you weren't. You told me you weren't fully serious when I asked you,
Well, yeah, not 100% serious.
but we are totally serious, and therefore we'd like to introduce Luke as of now. We might have to fire him or something. Our new production manager of the Chen and Joe podcast. So if we can get turn on the little applause button for the audience.
Yeah.
Welcome our new production manager. And so there's Luke, everyone. You will see a lot of him coming around. So, all right, transition. We're next.
We are in our something segment. We're joined here today with Evan. I'm not sure if he was there for the first episode. I don't think so.
Evan, you've been featured before.
But he's been
correct?
featured
A couple times.
Adler, were you ever featured before?
I don't think.
Okay, so this is not Evan's first time, but Luke
No,
and
it's not
Adler's
his first
first
Have
rodeo.
experience.
So Evan, thoughts, feelings, prayers on being a super fan this season?
These are my two biggest super fans right here I've ever had. As you can see this picture, TJ was got in between us, or else this would have been, I mean, no offense TJ,
We love
it's been the
TJ.
perfect picture, but TJ's right there, but we love TJ still, except for the jersey, it's terrible.
Okay.
Okay, you're not on, this is not your segment, Adler.
Yeah, hey yo. So yeah. Cause I mean Evan, okay, in reality Evan's been like, besides like junior year pretty much, like he's been to like pretty much every game you can go to. This year most participation, but like freshman, sophomore year I saw Evan. For sure. So Evan,
It's just, it was awesome. I got to meet a lot of new people, got to do a lot of cool things. The games were awesome. I mean, even if they lost, it was still electric, you know what I'm saying? Top tier. Got to do with Chen too. He was there more than I was. Because some people have to, no, I'm joking. Some people have to work. No, he, like, I don't know how he did it. He's 1A, I'm 1B. So it was just, it was a great
he
season.
wasn't. I don't think
The signs,
They-
the signs.
They motivated me, like, when we got so far, like, they were, like, always there. We always
Yeah.
knew that they were gonna be there. They were great motivation, like, you always expected them there. Like, it's amazing what they did for our team, you know.
And it made my day when we'd hold up the sign, scream their name, and they just give the little head nod. Everybody, all our friends that play hockey, they just give the little head nod. It was,
Gotta stay locked in, but at the same time, appreciate the boys.
gotta show great gratitude.
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
Evan and I, big day tomorrow. Golfers day, golf
Yeah.
tournaments. I got the big call up to the top group, so maybe we can pull off a miracle, make some varsity happen, shoot under par tomorrow. I don't know.
Break course records.
We'll see. Evan and I, big day tomorrow. Gotta get locked in on the course. Absolutely dialed.
Yes, the irons will be dialed. Don't know about the driver, and probably not the putter, but
Oh, my wedge is gonna be absolutely dialed. It's gonna be a great day on the course. High of 36 degrees, so by the time we're on the course,
Hands
probably
are-
about like 30 degrees.
hands are gonna be numb.
warmers. Coach Heckman's gonna be watching us. Like, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Absolutely dialed.
He led into this. If you don't know, this is a USA Ryder Cup hat.
Oh yeah, let's talk
big,
about that.
Big golf fans. All right.
Let's talk about the Ryder Cup. Yeah, he's wearing the same hat here. That's what a coincidence. Why is everyone wearing the same thing they're wearing in the pictures?
You guys will not see me out in public without this hat on.
Or me, my Ryder Cup hat. Actually,
Yes.
see
Or-
that hat right there. Those are our Ryder Cup hats. So
Yes.
this is a great story.
We
Actually,
have matching hats too.
So I'm a big golfer person. So I'm in a Facebook group. Multiple ones, like a buy, sell, trade one, and then also called Wisconsin Golf Group. So everyone talks about just like the golf institutes in the state, their courses that they like go to, like any good deals. One day, this one person said, "Hey, I'm an administrator with the Wisconsin PGA chapter, and we're giving away a couple free passes to the Ryder Cup practice round. And like online, they're selling for like $75 a piece. I really want to go, but at the same time, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to miss school. My dad didn't want me to miss school, and by the time I buy a ticket, drive up there, buy a parking pass, we're looking at like $150. So she's like, just fill out this Doodle form. We'll let you know like if you guys won. And remind you, this is like 5 days before the actual day. So I put my thing in. I'm like, well, there's like thousands of people. Like there's like 6,000 people in the group, and she said like only a few were gonna be chosen. So like I put my name in this Doodle doc. I was like, whatever. Like let's see what happens. 2 days later, I get an email. Hi, I'm with the Wisconsin Golf PGA. You were chosen to win. Just come pick up the tickets. My dad really wanted to go, but I didn't even think about him at the time. First person, I don't think I've ever texted a person faster. I text Evan, dude, Ryder Cup Tuesday, we're skipping school, I got tickets. So that day after school, I believe, or like that day after school, we get in the car, we drive to West Dallas. I had to bring my brother, his friend, and my sister home, and I said, I don't care that you guys have to be home soon. we're going to pick up the tickets. We went to get the tickets, got the envelope, got in the car, opened it. I was pretending like I was playing like a $10,000 baseball or something that was like I was selling an auction, dude. Like I was like holding the ticket like fragile. I was like, no way, we got this.
Yeah.
So I mean,
When he texted me in class, I let out a little scream. I was like, oh my gosh, like no way. It was the most exciting, like even having the opportunity to go to the Ryder Cup.
even it was just a practice
It's
round.
a practice round.
Okay, it was a practice round, but the actual round tickets were going for hundreds, and like some days even like $1,000 or $2.
Yeah.
So, but even though it was a practice round, we got to see our top golfers, the best
Yes.
golfers in the world, maybe only behind the Masters.
We got to see the best golfer in the world. Don't care what anybody says. Jordan Spieth, Colin Morikawa, and Justin Thomas.
My favorite, Bryson DeChambeau, was there. I gotta watch Bryson
Nobody likes
tee
him.
off.
All right.
He's my favorite. Everyone hates him. I love him.
No, arrogant, whatever. Jordan Spieth and Justin Thomas. I was literally like 10 feet away from them. Coolest moment like of my life. Like I was sound like such like a. I don't know what to say. I was starstruck. Yeah. I was such a fanboy of Jordan Spieth. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. And then we got to see Dustin Johnson club twirling. I mean, that was just awesome. So Bryson drove the green from like 420, 430. So it was a great day. It was.
Here's some more pictures from the Ryder Cup. You probably can't see them well, but like Evans and I day at the Ryder Cup. Look at that.
That's
like,
just pure right
that.
there.
Look at the infrastructure, bro. Like, there's Michael Berger.
Daniel Berger.
Daniel Berger, my bad. Bert's kept
He's a big fan. No,
Fred Couples was there. We gotta see Fred Couples. There's
Brooksy.
Brooksy right there. In the range, Colin Morikawa.
Goat, young goat. He's 24 and he has like 8 wins.
Here's the practice range. Look how packed it is. Like, sorry that you can't relate to this much, Chen, but like Evan and I could talk about this for hours.
We could.
JT.
Hey, go back. Goat right there. Jordan Spieth,
No.
best golfer.
Here's us. We look at these seats we got on the first tee. First tee of the week, and we got like almost like close to the front seats right here. Who's this?
That's Berger. Oh no, that's Scheffler.
Oh yeah, the USA champ.
USA, I don't know.
Here's my favorite. Here's
This is
Bryson
Bryson.
teeing off. Look at this. Look at this. Bryson DeChambeau, my favorite golfer. I gotta watch him tee off that close. Just absolutely gonna rip it right here. Boom. Right down the
that
fairway.
club head speed. Electric. Top tier right there.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely amazing experience.
But yeah,
I feel like I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna be like, there's no way they saw that.
They probably can't see it. If you can't, let's explain it to them. It's like
It was just like
pure golf. It's just great. All right.
So maybe only behind the Masters is like the second biggest golf event in the world.
It probably,
It's like
it's probably the biggest. Well, yeah, probably second biggest.
only behind the Masters. Okay, like infrastructure wise, this is the biggest golf thing in the world. No, like prestige wise, it's second only behind the Masters. So it was like a once in a lifetime experience, and I won tickets to it. It was amazing.
And we've been golfing for almost 3 years now.
Evan and I started together, right?
Yeah, we started.
We only golf with each other. Adler gets invited all the time, but. All right, let's do one small topic because I feel like that took up a lot of time, and then
As it should.
and then we'll conclude with the
Yeah, you got any?
one tiny one time. Yeah, what time are we looking good for the SD card? Is it still recording? Is my question.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
great.
Okay, let's talk about our friend Matt. I think we all know Matt.
Yeah. I was
Or
thinking of a
Mitch.
different. I was thinking of a
Mitch.
different topic. but-
Yeah, bring
Bring
what's
the-
No, that's not
What's your topic?
the facts on these things.
Oh no. Let's do
That group
let's
is
do Matt. Let's do Matt. We have this friend Matt. We sat by
Love
lunch.
that.
Love you, Matt. I'm gonna
Oh,
tell you.
no,
You got shout out.
I heard you
We just
before.
want to shout out Matt. Fit check kid. We get fit checks on him every day. He's funny, but I mean, his personality is really funny. We all have to deal with it, so I thought it'd be funny to bring him up because we all sit right next to him at lunch. It's like us four sitting by each other, so I just thought it'd be funny to bring him up.
Yeah, just to give like a grasp of what he is, he complains. He has 4 cars. No, 3 now. 3 cars. Wow.
He's selling?
I thought one broke down, but whatever.
He owns 4 cars.
He owns 4 cars. He was complaining one day that he had to drive one of them to work
Yeah,
instead of
he
the other
couldn't
3.
drive his Audi to work, so he had to drive his Mercedes.
So
They're not like
he's-
new cars, he buys used, but like still, that's pretty funny.
He's awesome, but one thing that drives me crazy is being greedy, and that was just. But he's
from
awesome.
Poland.
He is.
He's a really
Good
nice
times.
kid. Him and I talk. I help him through his relationship problems almost every day. Great guy.
Sends his tax information.
Yeah, I know. just thought we should all bring that up. So.
Poor Matt.
Yeah.
All right, Evan, any last words for us to the podcast?
So basically they were talking about, I'm going to bring this up, don't care, Disney, alright? Talking about the best Disney franchise, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Alright, no,
Bro, Keira Knightley, bro.
Keira Knightley.
Wait, 1 second.
Oh my God.
One second. Okay, there's a lot of good Disney franchises, but we're just talking about like the originals, like the cartoons, bro, like the childhood cartoons. Like, my parents weren't showing Pirates of the Caribbean when I was 4 years old. They were showing me Cars.
I got to watch it when I was 11. Life changing. All right, I saw.
What's your favorite like cartoon, like Disney cartoon? Cars, Ratatouille, Monsters Inc., Incredibles, like that sort of stuff. If you want to go to Disney Princess, we will not judge you.
Cinderella. Oh, no, I'm just playing. Probably Lion King.
It's respectable. I can respect that.
Monsters.
Yeah, that would be my top. That might make my top 10.
Wait,
Top 5.
There's probably another one I'm
Lion
forgetting.
King.
What are we talking about?
What his top movies?
Oh,
His top Disney movies.
including Pixar. And
Chen just checked out. We were
He
podcasting
wouldn't let me
like 45
say
minutes.
Pirates of the Caribbean, so I had to say.
I said like Disney originals, like
Yeah.
cartoons.
So probably Lion King.
Evan, last thing to our fans before we have to conclude.
Last thing to our fans, I'm gonna get sentimental here. I just want to thank these guys, all the hockey players this year, everybody who went to the games. Without this kid, honestly, wouldn't have like 80% of my friends. Sophomore year, he introduced me to all hockey kids, and I've kept relationships with all of them. So
This isn't the first time you've seen him. This is definitely won't be the last.
yeah, hopefully it's not the last. Hopefully there's
Alright.
many more to come.
All right. Hope you enjoy our next segment, and peace. Action. Okay. So we've done the individual interviews with all of them. Well, in the video we have. In the reality we haven't yet. But you guys have all met Evan, Adler, and Luke. So now we got the group interview
Group presentation.
So let's do some therapy here. Get there? Alright, that's an inside joke. So, alright, Chen, you want to bring us a topic here? Anyone want to volunteer a topic? Because we do everything on the fly here.
No.
Well,
Really?
here's a picture of all of us,
Yeah,
except
I'm
Chen, by the way.
Yeah, it's because.
But we all know what Chen looks like, so what does it
Yeah,
matter?
Chen's right
Oh, are you there, I'm sorry. Topics. Let's see. Do you wanna kick off with Josiah because he would be the most recent in the timeline technically?
here. Are we going into that? Like, are we allowed? Like, what's our boundaries here?
I thought it's no names.
No names. That's
No
it.
names. We can
That's
kind
it.
of touch on it.
No
We just can't
names,
go like
but
deep.
Everybody's gonna know who it
Okay,
is.
I'm gonna sit back and they're gonna talk about me. I guess that's how we're gonna do this.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
So
Okay.
essentially, this kid is like, I'm going to end things with X person in November, and this kid, I had to sit by him like every day at lunch, and he'd be always saying like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. He never did anything for like a whole like 3 months, and I was just like, everyone roasted him, like literally in the group chat. He said, I forgot what he said. Maybe it's saved, and like TJ went off, George went off.
I was being flamed.
Everybody,
like
as they
everybody.
No one was happy about this.
I mean, it was a lot of I'm gonna do it this weekend, and then
Yeah,
it
it's
went by, and
facts.
nothing
Yeah.
happened.
it was like
happened.
I
what,
tried.
3 months went
Or
by.
they'd be like,
I
or they'd
can't. I
go back
couldn't
together.
escape her clutches, bro. Like she had
Bro, you
emotional.
literally could.
She had me
What?
We're not talking
emotionally
about the
trapped.
beat-ups when he texted mom. We gotta talk about that.
The beat
What?
ups. There's a lot of situations where he's done.
Oh
that.
yeah, I remember that.
I gotta be specific.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's all I need to hit on Josiah for now. Unless if there's like something I'm forgetting in between there. Am I forgetting something?
Was
So
it
where are
a-
you going to college?
I'm going to college in Florida. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
if I
that's
ever mentioned this, but
Talk about that.
sadly I will be
think
going
that's
to college. Well,
important.
not sadly. I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be going to school in Florida. Don't worry, we do have plans to Zoom the Chen and Joe podcast if we make it that far, which I'm sure
Yeah,
we will.
I'm sure we will.
So, but I'm going to Florida College. Where is everyone going to college? Let's do all that. Or you plan to? Evan, I don't even know yours, Evan, right now.
So basically, I have like a month to decide. I have no clue. Leaning towards ZW Milwaukee. So that or Whitewater.
Adler?
Arizona State.
It's
There you go. ASU.
It's you.
Fully.
I'm thinking either UW Lacrosse or Kansas State.
Did you not just tell me you're going to Kansas?
Yeah, well, see, plans change when it
You
comes
want,
to
oh,
money.
I get it. You want to go to school the next? Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Let me
Yikes.
I'm thinking of the University of Minnesota or MSOE.
Yeah, sir, skis. Alright. So, I don't know where
We need a.
Someone throw in a topic.
Yeah,
Someone throw in a
please.
topic.
I don't know where I'm going.
I personally,
because this is therapy.
I'm just gonna say, all these guys, great hockey season. All right, I got to be a super fan of these dime pieces. Right, I mean, this is a great team right here. We almost made it to state. I'm saying we like I
One
did
goal
anything.
away from making it to state.
Like we,
That was heartbreaking.
but no, it was awesome. I got to be a super fan with that guy, Chen, right there. It was.
Oh yeah,
Most
so
most fun I've ever had.
wait. We have to have context. So like last year, because of COVID, they weren't allowed to have fans, and it was like what, family members only, pretty much.
Four
For
people.
most people per
Yeah.
family.
4 people per family. So like we couldn't go, and this year we went all out. Like signs. I brought a flag for the sectional finals, but like signs, and then I eventually united the student section, which like. That was kind of like hard because it was like it was Hamilton kids. Literally, it'd be like the Hamilton kids on one side and then like.
Oh, do you want me to pull up the picture of our final
20
students?
Okay, let's be honest here. Brookfield East and Hamilton are pretty close in amount of people there.
Oh yeah. Well, no. During the season.
Oh yeah,
All the season, Hamilton.
I think it's another campsite.
I think we muted it.
Shout out to Chop Nation.
Yeah.
Big
Chop.
Big shout out to Chop Nation.
Hey,
And
let me tell you.
Brook East like picking up.
They picked it up in the playoffs.
Last half,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let me tell you though, those, especially the last 2 games, the game against KM and the game against USM in the sectional final, the best experiences ever playing
Yeah.
in front of that many students. It was unbelievable.
That
Right?
OT game winner was
Dude.
insane.
Wait, who's the kid that handed out the cards?
Andrew Mum.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Dude, that was so funny. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
The funeral.
So right here, here's sadly after we lost. There's Adler, Cooper, and I. But this is even after
We
we
have
lost,
one-
and a bunch of people go. I couldn't find that one.
Oh,
But
okay.
here's a little viewing. All.
Oh boy.
I can't manage. So all.
Oh,
I'm
good
not
job.
good at
Technical
this.
error, technical error. It's fine.
So here's our sectional final. We got all these people here, and then we got that whole studio right there. It was insane. And then sorry, wrong picture. Here's our sectional semis
There.
right here.
That is
There's
so-
Evan and Chen. That was that studio. That's all those people right there. It was
That
insane.
is cracked.
It was insane. It was amazing.
It was legendary.
So much fun.
Some might say.
Shout out to my super fans right there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Evan,
Not to mention
Chen.
some of the East guys
Let's
pulling
zoom
up.
in on Nick's left hand.
Oh yeah, let's just observe this. Why is he grabbing him? that for dear life right now. Wait, no. He's grabbing him so tightly. Right there, look at that.
Bro, Ryan sent that to me. Oh my
Why
god.
is he grabbing him so tightly?
That's kind of.
For dear life. Right
Hey, but
there.
the Brookfield East guys were showing up at least an hour early to tailgate in the parking lot.
Big shout out.
Yeah, but who got the front row? Let's just say that, front rows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great memories though. I will never forget those and the people we were with.
That's
Nor
awesome.
will I.
I think I called off work like 6 or 7 times just to go
I
to the
called
game.
in
Yeah.
sick for one game, I think.
Not to mention one of the games we were supposed to play, they had a snow day, and it got pushed to the next day,
And
and
boys-
everyone still called in.
Everyone called
2
in.
days in a row.
Everyone called in.
2
There
days
was
in
a
a row.
worker shortage that night in there. Everyone wanted to be at our game.
Yeah.
So another thing I just want to say, this group right here, the best emotional support system for all of us. Like
Yeah.
this right here, this group, you should see the amount of advice that comes out of when I talk to these boys. Like
Yeah.
there's some great quotes. Like if you ever need advice, hit us up. It is it's amazing what these
It's
guys.
not-
able
it's
to
not-
do.
It's not really that deep, but it's pretty good.
But the
But
quotes,
like,
the
whenever-
quotes that come
But
out.
whenever I need any advice or I'm going through something, these are the first guys to contact right here. Just wanted to throw that out there. That's why we
Always.
invited these 3 right here actually.
Facts hunted.
Because yeah,
Facts hunted.
Facts hunted.
Facts hunting.
facts hunted.
Thanks, honey.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And if you wonder why you didn't get invited with this group, there might be some people wondering that. We only have room for 3 guests on the podcast, so
And we're all just better than you guys.
we'll get you guys.
That's
We'll get you in soon. Don't worry.
Maybe.
You are an interesting person. I definitely want you on this
there's a
podcast.
way- there's
the
a-
person I'm
there's-
talking to.
There's definitely a waiting list.
Yeah, if you guys are watching this and made it this far and you guys want to join, hit
Yeah.
us up. Well, let's wrap this up here.
Yeah, because you have to
Yeah.
skedaddle.
Yeah.
You hit it with the.
I did the intro. I did the conclusion too.
Okay, great.
It was an honor being on this podcast,
Yeah.
guys.
It's legendary.
Yep. This podcast is definitely going great places.
You guys can definitely expect to see all
on the
3
cover.
of these wonderful guys on
Yeah.
this podcast again soon.
It's on the
I know we're not going to do that many episodes, but now that we got the setup, we're going to definitely start producing more. So you guys can these are gonna be like, there's every podcast has the regular guy who's always on it. Like, I know Joe Rogan has some, like, we're striving to pass them up soon, actually.
Yeah,
Being close.
First, you guys
have to like, subscribe, and review.
Smash that like button. Absolutely smash
Share
it.
with your friends, please.
And so these are
Post
gonna
on
be
Snapchat,
these-
Instagram, WhatsApp,
TikTok,
yeah.
LinkedIn, you know.
Twitter.
Yeah, LinkedIn, your professional.
Reddit, even.
Hey, so these are gonna be our regulars. Hope you guys love them like we do. So,
Regulars, baby.
all right, now Chen's gonna put in a sick transition here. We'll do our conclusion. Well, we hope you enjoyed the interviews we had. We really enjoyed them. I think it's gonna be a great way to start season 2. But now you guys are stuck with just Chen and I, because this is the Chen and Joe podcast. So we're gonna talk for a couple minutes and sort of wrap things up. So, Chen, what do you want to talk about?
Well, you may notice that we're all wearing different clothing today, and the camera's position may have changed. That's because we ran out of battery for a segment, so
So we filmed on what, Monday night? Yeah.
was it Sunday night?
No, it was Monday night.
Oh yeah,
we
it was
originally
Monday.
filmed, so we
Yeah,
filmed
yeah.
this episode Monday night. It is now Thursday afternoon, and we're finishing it up because some things got in the way. So
Yeah. So
that's why there's the delay since our post.
yeah.
No, everyone go make sure to follow our new Instagram, Chen and Joe Podcast.
Yeah. Hopefully we get this up tonight. I have to watch all the film. Hopefully it's not too long. So yeah, we're wrapping up. We're winging it right now. I think there was topics, but we banned those topics. So we're gonna go off with what I said is I don't want to get drafted. I don't know about you.
I haven't heard much about the Ukraine crisis though.
I
I know that Russia's kind of stalling now. Like
Yeah.
they might have to regroup and do another attack. So hopefully it doesn't start World War III.
Yeah.
But like Zelensky wants like NATO to get involved and send them make like a no-fly zone. But if we get involved, that would basically turn this into World War III. This is Russia said like if anyone gets involved.
Yeah. I don't dabble in politics. I know it's happening, but I don't care enough, I guess, unless if it affects me. I feel like this affects me. Like the only thing that's affecting me is how I'm working the same amount of hours and it's not, I'm losing purchasing power every time I breathe. So inflation, hey, we're learning about that.
Thank you, Mr. Bazzi. Shout out,
Dude,
Mr. Bazzi.
Mr. Bazzi today went on a tangent about how, like, he's an absolute horrible teacher, but it could be worse.
He gave us the same rant.
He did. His was like, oh, like, I don't even know how I got into Madison, and then like.
That's because he was a cross-country runner. He could run like a 7-4 mile.
Dude, he almost wasn't. It was like a 4:11 mile, something like that, and then he had like the second best in the nation at the time. It was like a 9:02 2-miler. That's crazy. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, last night I just needed some time by myself to think. So it was freezing rain, and I went on a 7-mile run last night. I started at 10:30. I was home at 11:35ish.
Bro, that sounds like a fields run, bro.
It was like I just was too deep in thought because I have a lot going on right now, and like it was cold enough for like I wasn't getting like cold, but I also like wasn't overheating on my run, and my legs just were like I just didn't even feel my legs because like I was so deep in thought, so I just like kept going.
Bro,
It's supposed to be only a 2-miler, ended up turning into a 7-miler.
Bro definitely had some intrusive thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, last night, it can be a part of a movie. I'm not gonna lie.
A movement or a
movie.
Yeah, that's facts.
Definitely like let's see. If you were to think of like a plot line of like a movie, it'd be like the rising. It'd be like right before like climax kind of thing.
No, I'm like just training hard.
Yeah.
Right I'm on that grind right now. I'm in the weight room every day.
Right, yeah. Right before everything is about to hit the fan, you know?
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
We'll see where it goes though. Is it a happy ending? Is it a sad ending?
We're all hoping for the good ending, guys. Obviously, we don't want the bad. The bad ending is, it's just not optional. We don't even get to address it. It's only going to be the good ending. But
the
for others,
antagonist. The antagonist is really pushing for a bad ending.
Well, for himself, it's going to be his villain origin story if he doesn't have one already.
Yeah, he's the villain in this story, but like.
But all villains.
Gendered.
Well, all villains were once heroes. So you know, let's just
Yeah,
open
and then
that
you
up.
become a hero again.
No. No, bro. I feel like, you know, like that line, like all like you either die a hero, or become live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Like I feel like villains are just like misunderstood, even though they just like completely devastated the city. Cause like obviously there's like the build up to get to there, so like you know what I'm saying? You don't just become the villain. You don't wake up and just like I'm gonna be a villain today. Like that's not how it works. There's like build up.
Yeah. We're trying to turn them back to their
Yeah, to
hero
the
ways
light.
though, but they don't.
It's trying to
get
be
it.
like a Darth Vader thing.
I
You
think your
know?
dog looks like a crust.
So it's gonna be a long battle.
Yeah.
Dinner?
That's the analogy we're gonna use.
Nope,
I don't think
not yet.
anyone's gonna do the Chen and I just needed to bring it up.
Yeah.
So. Alright, well, we have an interruption. I don't know. My family. They don't respect our podcast, Ryan.
Podcast grind go crazy.
Yeah, what? How long do we have? We have time.
Don't know.
Our cameraman is literally laying down and just goes like this to us every time we ask him any
Yeah.
questions, so I think it's time to wrap it up, this segment.
Yeah.
Alright, check you want to do the conclusion?
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this horribly boring conclusion because we're missing like the guest to like wrap us up, but
The rest of
so-
the episode was great, though.
Yeah, I believe that episode. Yeah, I think we should do this on a weekly basis, like if we have
A
time.
weekly podcast?
Yeah.
Weekly or
'cause-
bi-weekly?
cause-
We're gonna, it's
Because
gonna
we
be
definitely
periodic.
get enough content, but we like the amount of time that we put between the podcasts. Like, I feel like we're gonna forget.
Let's try to film like Monday nights.
Yeah. Ooh, that's good. Yeah. So
we're gonna start trying to
film
film Monday nights, and we'll try to have, what, Thursday night
Yeah,
uploads?
and we're gonna do one topic though, and we're gonna try and stay on it. We're gonna script it too, but it won't be like we won't go off script kind of thing. Like if we go off script, it'll be like whatever. It's fine.
So, right now we'll plan on filming Monday nights and Tuesday nights if necessary, and then production Wednesday, so that's Thursday, and then Thursday night uploads maybe, so like
Yeah,
we can have a
Thursday night
consistent
uploads.
basis.
Facts. Right before Friday night.
Sounds
Yes,
good. Yeah, because Friday night everyone's too busy, but Thursday night.
Facts, yeah. Okay. So
Alright, signing off.
don't forget to like and subscribe.
Follow us on
comment.
Instagram.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram. We don't have Twitter. We don't have Facebook. We don't have. Yeah, we just have Instagram. See you
So-
next time, boys and girls.
See ya.